Here with Kris Aves during his practice round here at Woburn for the G4D Open. Kris, lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Now I know your life changed, didn't it, back in 2017. If you don't mind, just take us back to that day and tell us what happened.
Yeah, so working for the Metropolitan Police, I was at New Scotland Yard receiving an accommodation. I had done a lot of work in the previous year that got recognised. So I was in my tunic order. We went and met all the bigwigs, and received my award. In tunic order, we decided that we're going to head back to another police station, get changed, and go out for a beer and burger. Myself and two other officers, we crossed over Westminster Bridge onto the path, Big Ben side, and then the rest is national history. The terrorist drove through many people, one of them being myself, and left with a spinal cord injury after being hit by his SUV.
So this was a Westminster Bridge terror attack in 2017, and as you say, you weren't even meant to be there, were you? You were caught up in that completely by accident, serving Metropolitan Police officer, but you weren't on duty at all. You were caught up in it.
No. So I was kind of at work receiving the award, but not physical duty, kind of front line or anything like that. But yeah, just caught up in the mess that was on the 22nd of March 2017.
And when you woke up in hospital, when was the moment that you discovered that had resulted in paralysis?
So I was in a coma for about 7 or 8 days. They said there and then, you know, there's a 0.5% chance that you're going to walk again. So I didn't let it get to me. And in fact, actually, it was only the day after that it was my dad that told me it was a terrorist attack. They didn't want to give me too much information all at one time. And yeah, so the good thing is, being in that coma, having a bit of a bump to the head as well, I have no memory of the event. And the
Which
brain's,
is a blessing, surely.
Yeah, the brain's protecting me. So not having any knowledge of what happened, I've got all my information from, as I said, my family, my friends, and the media, reading about it.
And I know you're a keen golfer before that day, so how high was golf up your list of priorities in terms of getting back out here and being able to play the game that you loved again?
I had a top three. 3 things I didn't think I'd ever be able to do again. One was to be a dad. Got 2 young children, they were 6 and 4 when it happened. The other one on the list was watching Tottenham Hotspur again, which
I'm
might take.
I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop.
I might take that one off the list. And the third was I wouldn't be able to play golf again. I love golf. I started really late, but then you get the bug, and I got that bug, and I thought it'd be taken away from me.
I just want to see more of this amazing bit of kit that you've got here. Talk me through this chair.
So with the Power Golfer, obviously keep the clubs to my right hand side on a special connection there. And what I'll do is I'll take my club out of choice, and with the control panel on the right hand side, it's got 2 buttons that show you to kind of get into a standing position or seated position. And then the joystick, once in the seated position, allows you to drive around the course. So from here, to take a shot on the tee box, I'll come up to where I feel comfortable. And then what I will do then is kind of take just a little practice swing to see where I want to be. And then I'll have a lovely assistant, my caddy for the day, will come and place. Yep, perfect. The ball for me there, and then I now know that I'm in position.
Yeah.
And then from there, I get to take my my half swing or nearly 3/4 swing.
Just show us, so how far can you come around? Yeah, I see.
About
so
there, yes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of half.
And similar distance through on the follow
Yeah,
through?
so
Yeah.
similar distance as well on the follow through as well, yeah.
Dare I ask, I mean, I'm sure you can't pick one of these up in your local golf shop, so where
No.
do you get a chair like this?
So I was very lucky enough that a local pub that I drink in Barnet called the Railway Tavern, they put on a golf day for me, auction, charity, all that. And managed to raise £17,000 in one day. And because of them, because of like the gentleman's name's Kieran Guthrie, I was able to purchase one of these.
But without this chair, you couldn't play golf, could
No,
you?
without it, I'd had nothing.
Thinking about things like distance and power, what would you say your sort of average drive is?
So I did shot tracer for a bit, just to work out what I can and can't do. And I probably averaged in the 175, 180, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, about, if I say 180 would be an average drive for me.
Yeah.
My longest of the day was 212, which you know I was extremely happy with.
Yeah. And short game good?
Do you know what? I love my 7-iron.
Yeah.
Kind of like 135 or 120 inwards, I'm really happy with.
It can just be really hard because anything that's got a bit of camber on it, you kind of lean into one side and
So
your legs don't like it.
Downhill lie, uphill lie is going to be tricky,
exactly.
isn't it?
They are tricky. And the leg starts.
That's a good one. Like that one.
You know what?
Happy with that?
It's down there. Yeah, I am. Again, direction with this is quite hard. I use the plate at the bottom to kind of line up the sort of direction that I'm travelling in.
Ah, right, yeah.
But
I also use
splints on my legs. Because of that, I've got one shoe that's 2 sizes bigger than the other. So it sticks over the edge a little bit more. But, you know, I can list all these things and people say, oh, excuses. They do come into play. Of course they do.
Yeah.
But, you know, I play golf because I like it. I play golf because I enjoy it. I play golf because I can get out with friends and family.
And you always used to play it and you're still able to play it. I guess
Exactly
that's the thing,
that,
isn't it?
and that's why I play golf. This is my first competition.
Yeah, I was
First
going to
time with
say,
Edgar.
let's talk about this week because
Yeah.
this is not a fun week really. You
No.
want to do as well as you can.
Exactly. I'll probably let things get into my head and see how we get on.
We won't be following you
But-
around when you're doing it for real, so that'll be 3 shots off straight away.
But do you know what? It's again, I always said that I wanted to get into things and put myself against other people in para golfers and seated golfers. I know I'm never ever going to compete against the likes of, you know, the guys that I'm playing with today, Chris and Mario. These guys are phenomenal golfers, but they do have an advantage over me. You know, at the end of the day, as long as we can shake hands, have a beer together in the bar, I don't care if I come first, second, third, last. I'm here.
And the scale of this tournament, you know, we're here on a practice day, but already it just feels like such a big event.
No, it really does. It really does, yeah. Like seeing all the advertisement everywhere and like the cameras and the interviews and everyone turning up and getting their registration done. It starts now.
Yeah.
It starts now. So, right, let's see
Best
what
of
we've got
luck.
here.
Best of luck with this shot, but also best of luck this week.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.